Wait, I think that.
Yeah, it's...
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, that's right. I don't have the TV on. That's why.
It threw me off.
Yeah.
So should I still go or?
You want me to go turn
You
it
know
on?
what?
Yeah, look.
You really messed me up. I'm sorry. You can't do that to me. James, we are partners in this now. You should know that Steve, the tasty one, is a super visual person.
Okay.
You gotta give me cues. You gotta point. You gotta clap. You gotta snap. Regardless, welcome to the Tuesday show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tasty Steve, and I'm here with
Say Jam.
And I'm James Chen. How is everybody going?
That's not right.
It's not right. Leave it to the white guy to be the grammar
Look,
Nazi.
it's what I say now, dude. It's what I do.
How's
So-
everybody doing?
How's everybody going?
No. Where are they going, James?
How's
I
it
don't know
going?
where they're going.
Well, I mean, like, well, here's my question. What's the difference
How are we
between-
starting the show with this?
How is it different from someone going somewhere and something going somewhere? Because you say, how's it going? So why can't you say, how you going? How you going? How's everybody going?
He made it worse. It's not a real thing, James.
Welcome to the Ultra Chen TV show, aka the Tuesday show. We've got a lot of really fun topics to talk about today.
We're going.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some great topics today, such as but we're going to talk a little bit about Balrog. We've been getting news about that.
God.
We're going to talk all about CEO. Awesome event, great stuff going on there. Gonna talk a little bit about something that went on that I was reading about on social media about the Smash scene and about what happened with a particular Sonic player, and then we'll just get into like games and events, etc., etc. So, let's start with. See, David's here. He usually goes boom.
That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
That was really
that
good. You got it on the first try. David, you're out.
Yeah,
Say Jam's
yeah.
in. I hope it's worth it, pal.
We're gonna start with Balrog / the July update. I refuse to call it
The June update, since it comes out on July 1st or something like that.
Yeah, it comes out on July 1st. So, they just announced this at the end of CEO after everything was done. After Street Fighter V finished, they gave us the trailer that we were all hoping that we would get. And,
It was more than
I was about to say,
Exactly,
with
yeah.
like bonuses. That's
So,
actually really good.
They dropped the Balrog trailer, and then they showed Juri and Urien at the end,
Right.
and then they announced Balrog and Ibuki coming out Friday.
Right. So for a while, we just thought we were only getting Ibuki, like Ibuki was delayed. So now Ibuki was delayed, and it was like, man, our character's delayed. But now they're just giving us two characters, like, so you were delayed, but we're gonna stay on schedule.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
It mostly catches them up.
Yes,
Yeah, it puts
yes.
them back where they need
They're
to
like
be.
1 day behind.
If Urien releases next month, then they're on schedule.
Right.
No, wouldn't it be
If-
Juri or would it be?
Or Juri, yeah. If Juri
Juri,
comes
yeah.
out next month, then we're on schedule.
Okay.
If she gets delayed, then they're back
You
on.
gotta have faith, guys. I
Yeah.
believe that Capcom and those guys they took the advice. They were like, hey, you know what? We've been kind of slacking, or for lack of better words, slacking, and this is the point for us to get back to.
I think it's hard
Continuity.
not to give them some credit, right? 'Cause
Oh,
it's like,
hell yeah.
that trailer and all everything they put together was great. Like that was good work. And I even told Hans after I saw it, I was like, look, people are gonna be mad at you, or they're not gonna be mad at you for about 30 minutes, and then they're gonna be pissed at you again.
Yeah.
But you guys did a good job.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
good.
not only did we get, though, we're gonna get two characters. We're gonna get Ibuki and Balrog,
Right.
But we're also gonna get new stages.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
and everybody has been wanting
It's beach theme
Yeah.
and the Balrog's original theme, right? Stage.
Stage.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I meant.
And I love the fact that they're recreating the old stages.
That
That's so
stage
sick.
looks amazing.
I hope that by the end of the year they have like all the old stages.
Dude, right?
That'd be
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
I'd also
So-
kill for some Third Strike stages.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I didn't even
Like
think
the
about
subway-
that. They
subway
could recreate
stage?
all the stage, like alpha stages. They
Dude,
could
if they
recreate-
Why not?
recreate Urien stage with the crazy chili dog thing. What if crazy chili dog is his thing? That would be so
ridiculous.
sick.
Dude, I hope that's just a remix of Crazy Chili
I
Dog.
definitely
I
hope
really-
that it's a remix.
I want them to bring back these stages.
Yeah.
Like I think that makes so much sense, right? Like they already have like something to go off of.
The
so.
best thing about it is look, I'm gonna just say this: nostalgia is the strongest drug on the planet, right? So if you start creating these stages, these throwback stages, dude, you are gonna get so many people buying DLC for those stages.
And
It's
it's
the reason
really
why-
small. Like those
Yeah.
small things are really. I feel like those are the things that holds true to the legacy aspect of Street Fighter.
Right.
I mean, you have these characters coming out as DLC. You had Guile, who's always originally been just, hey, in the game, he's a DLC character. So the fact that that's a legacy thing, and if they can bring back these stages along with like these iconic characters.
Yeah.
It's the reason that all their themes are like the same that they've always been, just slightly remixed. It's because everybody knows what they're supposed to sound like, so you don't change it.
Yeah,
It's
at this point in time, it's like just don't try to give them new themes. Like we like their old themes. Just
Juri looks so sick.
Yeah, Jerry looks really
And
good.
so does Urien. They look
No,
so sick.
dude, I'm like...
We lost it when Urien
Dude,
came. Oh my.
Well, you guys didn't lose it. We know who lost it. Right?
Yeah,
Mr. L.I. Joe.
He was on another level. But
there's
Steve
a
and I
great
were...
video. Go check on Twitter at the Besteban, which is Esteban with B in the front of it. Besteban, Besteban, I guess you can call it. But look for his video where he filmed Joe when Urien showed up. And
he does the moments on Hold Back to Block on YouTube. Man, that is ridiculous. Like, so him and I were standing on the side stage at CEO. And when that happened, I lost Steve. I don't know where he went. He was gone. But I was too. I like jumped off the stage.
Steve was gone.
I jumped off the stage and was like, holy, like what just happened? Like it was like the craziest thing.
Like it was actually really good. Like Urien is definitely a character that like aesthetically like the suit with the open and the, oh my god, it just looks so sick. The head, oh my god.
I'm sad that he's not in the banana hammock suit. I hope that's
that it has to be. But we don't know that though.
It could also be V-Trigger when he pops it and then like he's just glistening.
That's what somebody else was saying. Like,
but
he would be,
I want them to be like the story mode outfit or something, or like one of the DLC outfits. Like that would be really sick. But yeah, man, I'm super surprised they showed us the other characters, but they had to do something, right? I guess.
Well, the thing is, they're going to be available in the story mode. So they had been talking up the story mode this entire time, hiding this Balrog thing and hiding these couple of extra stages from us. And I guess now here's like the reveal. But the story mode, Juri and Urien are. I keep wanting to call them Jurian.
Yeah.
They're going to be playable. Yeah, though they're going to be playable in the story mode, which obviously means that on the PC version, I'm sure some. Intelligent computer whizzes will do something.
You're encouraging them. You're an enabler.
Dude, I'm not.
For hacking.
It's
That's
just
what you're doing right
I
now.
never said the word hacking. You brought it up.
I'll be playing Juri soon.
It's gonna come out a character tutorial.
Yeah.
I'll be playing locally Juri offline. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that'll definitely happen.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we get to at least see what, like, they're not finished.
Yeah, of course.
We get to see like what they're about. Especially, I'm so curious about both of those two characters. Their character designs that I was the most curious to see what they did with.
What I thought was really interesting now, though, it's because like Balrog wasn't in the game originally, Guile wasn't in the game originally, and you're kind of like, huh. But then, if you think about it, like Bison was the only character really with a charge move, right? It's almost like they held back the charge characters until the DLC just to give everyone the ability to get in there without using charge characters.
Yeah, even he isn't like a full charge character. Like Nikali has like one charge thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Like but it's like, yeah, that's interesting actually.
Because I'm wondering if they did that on purpose. Cause
I think they.
Who knows if Urien's a charge character or not, right? I would assume that he would be, but
he could be.
I feel like he would. Like I feel like there is no form of Urien that's not broken if he's not a charge character.
Oh, Chun and Fang. That's true.
They both are charge characters. There's other charge characters, but like it's not as much as other games, right? And even them, not all their inputs are charge.
Yeah, I think Fang is the truest of charge characters in Street Fighter V, in all honesty, because
he has like the full moveset. I mean, his dash is DP motion. Though.
Oh, that's true.
But either ways, I mean, Capcom getting back on the right track. Not saying this completely gets
right. Yeah, I was about to ask. Do you guys feel like that this kind of like is like? Because I saw a lot of people on Twitter be like, "Okay, Capcom, all is forgiven." Like you're.
No, definitely not.
Oh, yeah. Capcom, you're still on my shit list. I'm waiting on all.
It was a great first step.
Yeah.
And as long as the rest of the things they do are similar to this, right? As long as they're opening communication and they're doing more stuff like this, then this is a good start. And I'm really happy to see this. But if it goes back to like we get this and we don't hear from them for like 2 months, it's just total radio silence, then that's worrisome. You know what I mean?
Well, think about it like this, right? So first off, they said they're going to be a lot more vocal with the developments, and they have. Shout outs to Hans because he's the one who's been pumping those out for mass consumption for people
And
to be like, hey.
he's also been responding to a lot of stuff on Reddit Street Fighter as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the fact that they're going this route and then to pump out this trailer and to give us that bunch of stuff in one sitting is actually one of the smartest things they could have done.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have to break down one character, but you have to break down two characters.
I do.
And
More
Capcom,
work
more work for this guy. And on top of that, they pacified everybody. I know your games. They pacified everybody. Because they know the people that actually are complaining about the game are the competitive guys. So they know Evo's coming up. They're like, look, we're tired of them talking. These babies. Give them a pacifier. They're going to have to learn these characters, and then they won't be able to talk bad about us. Give it to
We'll
them.
talk about Evo in a second.
Okay,
We'll talk about
alright.
Evo in a second. But just real quick, so let's get into Balrog himself.
Okay.
Like, what have you seen about Balrog? They just played him on Capcom Pro Talk. It was on the Winner Stays On session earlier
Right.
today. Did you guys get a chance to see any of that?
Yes. So nice.
Yeah, so
What did you think? Let's start with Stefan here first.
who's that? Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you just
yeah, yeah.
mispronunciation
Okay,
threw me
yeah.
off. So,
Sorry.
the thing about
It's just like Ramza and
Yeah.
Hardbiter. It's just all in that line right there.
Right,
Like,
so-
how's everybody going?
the thing about Balrog, I'm surprised. First of all, he's very chunky. Like when he hits you, it's like you feel it.
Yeah.
He has some really interesting stuff. I'm happy with the addition of target combos that look effective, and they're also V-trigger cancelable, and you can like juggle off of them. I think that's really interesting. His pressure up close looks cool. Like he has a couple of plus on block normals that you can combo off of on hit, and also are like great like counter hit setups that lead to stuff. So I'm really happy about that. I think the V skill trickery off of his dash punches and stuff looks like a ton of fun. I think that's a really cool addition.
Right.
This Balrog is like slightly less maybe like safe than Street Fighter 4 was. Like in general, right? He's not like this annoying mid-rangey character who like is just super frustratingly like a wall. He still has good anti-air. Like you saw stand medium punch, crouch fierce are really good. Walk speed's good. So I'm happy that that's still there. But yeah, he's slightly less safe. Although dash straight is still safe if you space it correctly.
Right.
It's -4, but.
Oh, do they say it's minus?
Yo, you can
minus
punish it
4,
up
yeah.
close.
So it's jab punchable if you're in range.
Right.
But yeah, if you space it well, it's safe. Turnaround punch is -1, which is really sick, and you can like V skill or you get critical or V trigger cancel and stuff. Character looks interesting. He is definitely like corner carry, and then now you're screwed. And he is 100% like I get you to the corner and I duff you, and especially since that's what his V trigger is
Yes.
corner carry.
Yeah.
To me, like I feel like if I want the way Balrog V trigger should be used is like you use a couple of hits to get them to the corner, and then you try to save the rest. So if they're already cornered, I wouldn't do the full extension, right? I would just like hit them once, and then like use
It looks
the
like he
records
gets
again.
6 altogether. It's very
Yeah.
similar to Guile
Guile's.
V-Trigger.
Well,
Yeah.
it is. It's
So, like,
basically the same as Giles, but it's with physical hits.
Right.
That's what it is.
So if you're like half screen and like 2 punches will take them to the corner,
Yeah, stop
then I
there
would
and
stop
save it.
and then save some for
It's a
like,
mixture.
one.
If you think about it, so like one of my things is remember how Cammy came out and people were like her V skill sucks, but that's because they blew it all in one combo. Now
Yeah,
she
trigger.
only got
Trigger.
yeah, my
Yeah.
sorry. They say it sucks because she only gets one combo, but she gets basically 2 attacks. The thing is, if you use it to say, hey, I'm going to get 2 combos and just go into a setup, you basically you triple the damage that you got off of that. And I feel like that's a mixture between them. So it's like Cammy Guile mixed together.
It's the new headbutt into Ultra.
Yep.
Everyone did headbutt into Ultra mostly for the corner
Corner carry.
carry, not the damage, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be kind of the same thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember seeing it. It was a 3-bar V trigger, right?
Oh,
Three
yeah,
bar
it's
trigger.
3 bar.
Yeah,
It's
it's
3
3-bar
bar.
trigger.
Better be.
Although his V skill looks like really effective, so I feel like
dude.
building V gauge it's going to be important whether he gets it like so he can go through projectiles with
Does
it.
he get it when he spins or only when the punch
I
connects?
think only if you do follow ups.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty sure it's on me.
So I didn't see if you got it whether or not when you went through projectiles, but I'm curious. But yeah, he looks super sick. His
Yeah,
damage,
the
dude.
version was-
His critical art looks ridiculous. It looks so
Is this
good.
bionic?
It's not
Hold
a
on.
charge. It's not a
input,
charge
yeah,
move.
it's
I
double
was like,
punch.
what the?
It's a half screen anti-air or full screen anti-air. You can also combo it off dash punch or turn punch or
Right.
like a combination of your V trigger or like whatever. So yeah, like it's gonna be really tough to block this character. EX, this thing, the low is like half screen instant, like ridiculously fast, and is like they said like 0 on block or something like that. 0 or -1, half screen, just instant duck.
Right.
Like it's like ST speed dash punch. He looks really good, but not ridiculous.
You don't think he looks as broken as some people are saying?
People are crazy.
Yeah.
So when Omen was shown for Killer Instinct, everybody was like, "This has to be the most broken character of all time." Like, just look at the tool set; it looks ridiculous. And he was like, ended up being one of the weaker characters.
Well, I mean,
because you just don't factor in everything. His defensive options look real bad. His mid range is not it doesn't look as good as like Street Fighter 4.
Right.
So like I think there's definitely holes there, but who knows? He could end up being really good.
Because like
Guile was supposed to be the best character of all time when he came out.
We're like,
oh
Guile
my
was
god,
gonna be that good.
some people were like, some people were like this thing into that.
When Super Street Fighter 4 came out.
Yeah.
And I remember
everybody thought Dudley was going to be the best
Justin
character.
was hired to I think it was for IGN or something, and he demoed them, and everyone was like, Dudley and Makoto look so broken.
And he said like Adon was like whack.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be the exact opposite.
Right. And turned out that Dudley and Makoto were like pretty bad in that. Like Ibuki, I bet you if we kept playing, she would have gotten better even in Super.
Because those setups.
Look, it's everything. Like I was even saying, like the dash punch into the V skill, right? It looks good right now, but if we just learn to option select it.
Yes, you just hold back and then you hit a button, and if you block the dash punch.
Nothing
happens. If he does the thing, then you punish it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
so
so
people just have to get used to doing that, right?
Yeah.
So like people are gonna learn things to make these things a little weaker.
I mean, that just comes with experience, though. Everything out of the gate is gonna look like something you can't handle.
Oh yeah.
Until you actually get your hands on it. Now I do agree with you that he does not. Either one of the characters doesn't look like overtly like crazy, unbelievably bearable broken.
Oh.
Granted, I still think there's gonna be something. Whether
people
he was
are going
one
to
or
complain
both.
about something.
Yeah.
People are going to complain about
I feel like
something.
Ibuki looks really good.
Yeah.
I think Ibuki looks too good.
She looks really
Because the
strong.
thing about it is, and we'll talk about this a little bit later on, because they're legal for Evo, they have a target on their back. So things that are slightly good are going to be over-exaggerated to being broken right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's going to be people being like, this super that hits jumps from a screen away. Oh,
that super looks very good, but
Yeah.
that's just one thing, and he has to
Right.
build up critical art. And if he's building critical art, he doesn't get his EX low super fast half screen thing, and it's also his only way to use reversals, and he doesn't have a real reversal.
Right, exactly.
It's like Mika, where it's like she has EX Peach, which is grabbable and also stuffable.
We'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm not too worried. Look, everyone's gonna lab them up on Friday. We're gonna find out a lot of information.
Do you guys think that these characters should be legal for Evo?
Let's talk about that now then.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're
Oh,
at.
sorry, I don't know if it was.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
That's exactly where we were.
Yeah. Look, I don't think they should have been legal just because it's too soon for it. But
We actually had this talk on the show, right?
Yeah,
And we all said no, they
Yeah.
shouldn't be legal.
But
And now there's two characters, because we were talking about whether Ibuki should be legal, and it was like, no, it's too soon, and now it's two characters.
Right.
I was on our commentary for KI this weekend. I said something about, we were talking about Ram being legal for the tournament.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, that makes no sense. That would be like Ibuki being legal at Evo. And then you're like, yeah, that's crazy. And then like now they're both legal at Evo. It's just like, okay.
So I mean, look, it's unfortunate, but it's kind of like a half and half thing, right? Because the people trying to learn Balrog and Ibuki are not going to be able to figure out as much as they can to be able to perform as well. Now, if they find some tricky mix-up that you've never seen, there's a potential for you to lose to something that you've never seen before, right?
Right.
This would have definitely been more of a problem years ago, before this day and age, where like everybody wants to have a tech named after them, so everyone finds everything, and it's like, look, here's this bomb setup, here's this evil cross-up trick with Balrog, here's my, after the super with these buttons, and I get a safe jump, you know what I mean?
But people there's a chance that people will try to hide stuff, and there's no way to see all the tech and info and stuff, but I think for the most part, the characters probably won't be a huge problem, but I also don't love that they're allowed, especially since Wizard already came out and was like, yeah, if Ibuki's not out before June 15th, she's not allowed to Evo.
Well, he also did put out a poll recently. I don't know if you remember. He put a poll like, should Ibuki be legal?
Right.
And the people actually voted yes.
No. I
These
went
people are all
and
cheaters.
I will legit win. I said, hey.
Okay.
The people that voted yes on this, can you cite reasoning? And I'm telling you right now, of 10 responses, 9 out of those people just be like, yo, I just want to watch it burn.
Yeah. Everybody was like, I'm not even going to Evo.
I'm not even going to Evo. I'm going to be stream monster. I just want to see somebody complain about something. I'm like, you're a great guy. No, you're not.
Right.
But at least you were being honest. So
I don't love that they're legal at Evo, but I don't think it'll be a huge. I hope it's not a huge problem.
Right.
I hope that these characters don't do well because they're like new. That would be really.
Yeah, like I said, it's definitely going to. What I'm worried about is that it's really going to exaggerate how good something that they do is, because people are gonna they're gonna lose at Evo. The people who are gonna lose to Balrog and Ibuki at Evo are gonna cry about something.
Yeah,
and
of course.
They're gonna get really, really mad about it.
You know,
So.
if they wanted to learn how the characters work, they could go to youtube.com/SupermanSageM and see the character breakdowns that show all the little things the characters can do, so they know exactly what they're up against.
Right. Coming soon on Friday. Right?
That would be the smartest thing that they could do, probably.
That's what I will do. On Friday, I'm going to be refreshing
It'll probably
youtube.com/SupermanSageM. I will be refreshing that page.
I'll make sure to update my
And
Twitter
you know what?
with this detail.
It'll probably be like Tuesday when I'm back from Anime Expo.
Yeah,
But like, you know,
doesn't matter. I'm just going to refresh
Just
it the
keep
entire
refreshing.
weekend. And
Yes.
while I'm waiting for the videos, I'm going to click on all the other videos to watch while I
so you
kill
can
the
get
time.
make
so
sure
you
that
get
you
an
have
idea
ad
for
block
the
off.
detail.
I will make sure I have ad block off.
that
So
sounds
there you
genius, James.
Wow.
Just gonna go over right now, youtube.com/SupermanSageM. Wow.
go. Wait, what was that site again?
Imaginary mouse. Click on that. It was youtube.com/SupermanSageM.
YouTube.com?
Yeah, type it in. And then I'm gonna use my imaginary mouse here to click on the imaginary video, and there it is. Alright.
So yeah, but
Back to real life.
yeah. I mean, look, you guys are gonna be at Wizard World this weekend.
No,
correct?
it's
No,
Anime
it's
Expo.
Anime
Expo,
Expo.
We'll be
right.
at Anime Expo.
So I mean, I'll probably try to stream some Balrog and Ibuki this weekend, like training mode sessions. Maybe I'll take them online because Balrog looks. Sick.
He looks super fun.
Look, so the one thing I want to say about Balrog that I didn't get a chance to mention was just the fact that he's a boxer. He is finally a boxer.
He has a kick.
Yeah.
He has like a stomp, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
he's a dirty
but-
boxer.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
obviously, like at first I would have been like, "Oh, that's lame. He has that," and then I'm like, "Oh wait, he's a dirty boxer."
Right.
He's always been a dirty boxer.
But the dude, he's got target. Because the thing is, I've always loved Dudley because Dudley looked like a boxer.
Yeah.
And then whenever you watch Dudley versus Balrog mirrors, it was like shoo versus rah rah rah, and it was just like I was like, what the heck is going on with this
Spot
character?
on sound effects.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But the thing is, he looks like a boxer. So from an aesthetic standpoint, Balrog looks sick because not only does he look like a boxer, but like the screen shakes every time he punches you.
I love that.
Everything just looks like there's so much weight to it. He looks so sick.
I like that. That's
I'm
one thing
super
that Street
excited
Fighter
about
V
that.
does, like better than a lot of games, is showing you how hard people get hit. Like it's
Yeah.
so good.
Dude, so the big bodies, both Geef and Birdie,
Uh-huh.
have real animations when they get hit by heavy attacks where they like kick their leg back and
Yeah,
they do that. They're just
yeah,
like,
uh-huh.
when they just go flying. That looks so satisfying.
Yeah.
Every time Ken lands roundhouse on one of those characters, they're just like, when they just go flying.
I remember when they first showed T-Hawk in Street Fighter 4, me and my friend Derek Daniels, who's one of the guys who's working on God of War, has been working on since the first one. Both of us love the fact that when he SPD'd you, the screen shook when he grabbed your head.
Yes.
Like, it's just
It's like-
little things like that, you know? Like, I always like KOF 13. The way they animated their supers, even though there were sprites, like when Clark does the thing. Was it Clark or Ralph who throws
that
you
was
up?
Clark.
Yeah, but every
And
time
like
it
it'll
hits you,
zoom
it
in.
zooms in. Every hit, it's like zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and it's just like those little things like that. I think are super cool.
That's true.
Yeah.
They, and KOF, they did that a lot. Where like if you get hits with like the glasses from K-Dash, he hits you and it's like, and the screen shakes and he's like,
Yeah,
and then he starts hitting it so dope.
Yeah,
So dope.
yeah,
God,
yeah.
K-Dash is so sick.
So that I feel like aesthetically, Balrog looks super sick.
Yeah, I think
Like,
he's really well done.
He's just super cool. But again, back to the whole evil thing. I'm sad that they're gonna be there because it might throw some stuff in there. But you gotta also remember that when AE first came out, it was like 1 month before Evo, and a lot of people were like, "Let's not do this," and then we did it. And that was like the Punko getting perfect on Daigo and the Latif and everything like that. And it was a pretty entertaining
well,
top
I mean,
eight, so, you know.
Except for Fei Long winning.
you don't like Fei Long?
I think he's sick, which is a bad sign. If I think a character
Fair.
is really interesting, then he's probably boring.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I'm sad that it's going to happen. I don't think it'll be as bad as people say it's.
I don't think it'll be terrible either. I'm just still kind of sad about it.
Yeah,
I'm sad
for
about
sure,
it.
for sure. But,
I mean,
Nothing we could do.
it's out of our hands.
Right,
It's
exactly.
happening. It's not up to us.
Yeah. So, okay, well, continuing on with this patch, let's talk a little bit about the stages and the costumes.
Okay.
So there's a lot more daytime stages. On Capcom Pro Talk, they were showing the daytime Kanzuki estate.
Yeah, there's like a toggle now for some stages where there's like day and night. Like the cave stage has like a night thing now.
But they changed the name on it. So like the cave stage is like, it's called like Mysterious Cove.
Yeah. It's like something waterfall and then Mysterious Cove or something
Yeah.
like that. But the new stage, the one that's on the beach, right?
That's sick.
It's a sick looking stage, and dude, they have Tiffany and Hanada as cameos in the background
they
for
do.
rival
Oh, really?
schools.
Yes, they have rival
the
schools
two
characters.
girls walking around in
What?
bikinis are
They're on the
are
left side of the
Tiffany-
screen, right?
Yeah, are Tiffany and Hanada, and I was just like, yo,
That's
you just
dope.
acknowledged rival schools. That like I was like just super happy after that. But I mean, like one of the characters back there also looks like a Chun-Li in a swimsuit.
It does.
Oh, really?
And what's
Yeah.
crazy is like they don't normally do that in Street Fighter games. Like just
Right.
regular. It's mostly like alpha games.
Yeah,
where they would do that. Like
Yeah.
that's why I really like the Alpha 2 stage with Ken.
Right.
Like Ken, it was like the wedding, but it had like Captain Commando and
Yeah.
Strider. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's dope. It's really dope.
But it
you
was
know?
like a costume party,
Yeah.
so it wasn't actually
Yeah,
there.
it was
But the coolest
crazy.
part was that Strider was holding the teddy bear, and every time someone did a super, he would throw the teddy bear up and then catch it.
Oh my god.
It was so sick. It was so sick. But the problem with that stage that people are starting to talk about
The right side.
is the fact that the right side, your feet go in the water. Like your feet are underwater.
Because it's
so,
water at the beach.
right.
But
So does that mess up footsies?
can you whip punish
Is that
in the
real?
water?
Is that a real question?
8 frames of
Yeah,
water?
no. I mean, no, it's 8 frames of what? Like, now, seriously, when you're blaming an online experience, like, it felt like it was underwater. Now it
Oh,
actually,
that's
it could
perfect.
actually
You guys
be
asked for this.
underwater. Yeah. So, I mean, that might be a problem. So that stage might actually get banned from tournament play. Like, not officially banned.
But people might not pick it.
Yeah,
it's
people,
like the
you random select it, and if it shows up, that it's like the
volcano from Street Fighter 4.
which
People
was the worst stage
is so
ever.
bad. And also in MK, there's the temple that has it's raining and it randomly flashes lightning.
Yeah,
You can't see anything for that second where it flashes.
Oh, really?
And
It's-
even
it's
in
not
Marvel, they hated the stage with all the guns shooting in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah, I'm curious to see how bad it is. Like
That
whether
stage was sick.
it's
The
easy
shield
to see.
helicarrier. I love that stage,
it
man.
was a great stage, but
Yeah,
there was too
that
many
stage was
bullets flying across the screen. So
had
that's
to
why
pay
everyone went
attention.
to Tron Wonderland
Because you could see
because there was
easier.
like nothing going on in the
Man, the training stage of Marvel was so boring.
Dude, the table in Third Strike was bad too.
That was real bad.
Which
yeah.
is funny too because David played Third Strike for so long and he never noticed the table.
You don't like it's, dude. You know, in Gear right now, there's multiple things that actually cover the front of the stage, like right here. But sometimes they make them see through.
Right, that's what I was about to say. They
So-
go transparent, so that's okay.
Yeah, the table was brutal.
Yeah, the table in Third Strike didn't go transparent at all. It was just there.
I never really played a ton of 3S, but like when I watched it, I was like, why is this table allowed? Who thought that putting a
Can
table
we ban
here?
the table?
I'm like, who thought putting a table here was a good idea?
Well, look, Richard Kuklinski here asked the question, and because he subscribed for 10 months in a row, I am going to respond to that question. He says, any thoughts on who's going to win EVO in Street Fighter V?
Ooh.
So I think that the most likely competitors, the two of them, are Infiltration and Tokido, right? Which no one saw coming. But I feel like
Spoilers!
here's what I feel like is going to happen. Infiltration is going to try his new characters at EVO, and he's going to lose.
Oh, yeah.
I think if he stays Nash, he'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
But I think his new characters might not actually do as well as he thinks.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
I'm worried about for him. But those are the most two obvious.
Yeah,
ones.
I mean, right
I
now,
also think if there's like one person besides them who'll do it, probably Mochi,
Right, yeah.
who could beat Infiltration for sure. He has like a pretty good record against him, except for this weekend. So yeah, I think
Look,
that's.
I feel
my
like
pick.
what happens when we get to like the top 8 or like the top 4 even
Yeah.
is like there's a lot of people that beat other players. Like I might be able to beat Sejam if we made top 3, but I can't beat you. So like if you come, you know what I mean? Like that's actually what's
it's
starting
like,
to happen.
There's
right
like
now.
a triangle or something.
Yeah, there's like a triangle. But the
Well-
thing is, the more people it is, the easier it is to
Right.
throw that
That-
off.
I honestly, like, I can say a controversial answer. I think Justin has a really good chance. I don't know
Oh,
if he
yeah.
has a great chance to win, but I think he has a good chance if he just picks a secondary character to fight
Against
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li.
I seriously, after CEO's done, I saw him, I was like, learn a secondary character. He's like, I think I can fight it with Karen. I think I was right there. And I was
I
like,
think he has a good chance of all the Americans to make top 8 for sure. But like, there's certain people that he runs into that it's like.
there's too many Chun-Li players from Japan.
Yeah, I think he'll also lose to Tokido again because
Right,
Tokido
right.
is just like
Mm-hmm.
that guy is ridiculous. His Ryu is on like another level. Like you saw when he played Daigo, like the way he plays Ryu in this game is just too good.
Yeah.
That Daigo
too
Tokido
optimal.
match was actually
Was so
pretty
good.
It wasn't like a blowout though. It wasn't a blowout.
It wasn't that bad.
Which one?
Daigo Tokido.
Oh yeah,
Tokido.
no, that was down to the last round.
Yeah.
Dude. That was last game, last round, dude. That was right there. But Tokido has beat Daigo every time.
Every time
yeah,
they played.
Yeah.
Also,
But Tokido has also lost the
info.
infiltration up until just right now. So
It's true. But I will say that yes, Tokido and infiltration, and I will actually give a lot of credit to Tokido's new meditation routine.
yo, he legit was
that
like
was
eyes
crazy.
closed. Was like,
Dude, there was a picture from Michael Martin,
Yep,
Bizarro Mike,
yep.
that he's just sitting in the corner like this. Like he looks like Hehyun, from Guilty Gear,
Oh my
just like
God.
sitting there.
he's
And then,
literally
like,
just meditating
Yeah,
over there. Yeah.
and then in between matches, like he
in
would
between
just,
matches, he was legit. You could tell he was breathing. He changed the way he was breathing. He was
right.
like,
He went down 0-2. What was it, against Mago or Momochi or one of those guys, and went 3 games to come back. And like after he lost those 2, they showed in between, and he was just like,
no.
Like,
if you look at
it
the
was like meditate
replay,
face instead of murder face. Now.
if you look at the replay, what ended up happening was like he won one, and when he went to keep going, he told infiltration. He was like, "Wait a second."
Yeah, I gotta think.
Even though he didn't change characters, he said that he was like,
He's 6-0
Okay, go.
infiltration after the first game.
"I don't know, dude.
Crazy.
That was crazy."
That was crazy.
So yeah, but I mean we'll get to those results in just a little bit.
Okay.
Last thing I want to mention about the upcoming patch was the costume updates. Right, we saw a couple of costume updates.
Dude, Karen's looks sick.
So like, here's the thing, right? I was really sad. I was really sad because like all of the Street Fighter characters, all the females have like some dumb revealing outfit, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, Karen's the only one that doesn't have it.
And they gave her one.
And then they gave her a bikini one. I heard there was a bikini one. I was like, oh man. And then I went and looked it up, and I was like, okay.
It's so good, right?
It's super
I'm
good.
down with this.
I
I'm
just have like
I'm
the
good
hugest
with
crush
this.
on Karen. 1, 2 is just a sick outfit.
Dude,
it's a good outfit.
She looks like it matches her character really
Yeah,
well.
it looks
You know
like
I mean?
what a rich
It's like
girl would wear.
at a beach.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
100%.
So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. This is it's with the character. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It sticks with the character. So I was okay with it. But it still makes me kind of sad that there still is no female character without like some ridiculous. Like I would love to have the Makoto kind of character back in
okay.
Charlotte from Samurai Showdown series. You know what I
in
mean?
the armor?
Yeah, or just like a female character that isn't, doesn't have some sort of,
But how could you sell outfits if they're wearing clothes, James?
Exactly. That's the question.
Yo, this goes in line with my. I don't think Street Fighter characters should have alts. I don't think Street Fighter characters should have
Yeah.
alts.
Oh, okay.
But they
I
gotta
don't-
sell costumes, right?
You gotta
So-
sell
Whatever, they don't have
So-
to.
so
I
look,
like alternate costumes.
like I said, this could all be remedied. All of this could be solved if they just make sure Urien has a banana hammock outfit.
This is true.
And when he starts, like right now, since he has the suit, the camera should start zoomed in on his crotch and like kind of go up. And then when you buy the banana hammock
Boom,
outfit,
you're in
it's just
there.
like people won't notice it at first. And then now, like if they do that for Urien, then
Hey, this Urien guy's packing. What's that about? Capcom, I am up in arms.
right.
I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I'm not going to.
Don't.
Anyway,
You're gonna can us. The show's gonna be canceled. Combo Fiend's gonna burst through the door.
Yeah, I know, right?
I told you once. He tackled
Dude,
me.
he could do it too.
Gonna Hulk
Did you
his
see
way
him
through.
on Capcom Pro Time? He even had the freaking like beard, dude. He was
It's
like,
terrifying.
he was like supreme, like frightening mode.
You know,
right
people
there.
are gonna try to come up to him at Evo and bother him about stuff, and he's just gonna be like huge, and they're gonna be like, I won't say anything.
Dude, he's gonna do the Urien intro. He's just gonna be like, whoosh, then crush, die, kill you. And that's gonna be
It's over. He's huge. We could probably hide down here from him. He won't fit through the door.
No, man.
Actually, that's true. That's a
Can't make it.
that's a smaller size door than normal. So
Yeah, I feel like he's one of we could just walk around the table, and he's so big he wouldn't be able to get around it. He'd be like, oh, this way, oh, this way. We could tire him out. Steve's like, you might hear us. His biceps have good healing. He's gonna be able to hear us.
Oh man.
I hope he does not watch it. For my own safety.
That's all right. Kamofine, he's not going to be paying attention to us little peons over here.
Never.
Like the last time we said something, I forgot what it was, and
Yeah,
then
we
our
were
stream
talking
died.
trash.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then the stream died, so I'm surprised that it's still alive right now. So.
Oh no.
But but some of the other costumes look pretty good too. I like some of the Balrog.
Balrog's out looks cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to a lot of that stuff, and now that they're not going to do the Zenny store anymore, they're just going to sell it all through the Capcom store. So it probably will not be as hackable, and people won't get free costumes.
I feel like them doing that just makes it so you have a lot more sound product. To say like it's potentially coming and say we're going to take care of this first and then add that would have been a lot better, as opposed to saying it's going to come out and then it doesn't. So.
And you
just
know
wish
what?
I could use fight money to buy costumes.
I'm still hoping that they fix a lot of the small aesthetic things, like the hair clipping and the chain clipping, and the hey, can second player actually like choose?
That's the one that's like
button
crazy.
config is also another one is that bothers me. Those things, like if they fix those little small things, I think that would make such a big difference. Like those, even though those are small things, like. It's interesting. Like it's the small things that really resonate with people. You know what I mean?
It doesn't look like a complete product when you have those small things that happen.
Right.
Like because you notice it at the most obscure times.
Right.
Like, oh man, that last match that was crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna go back, character select Birdie, Ken,
like clipping.
And you're like, what the hell is going on with his body though? Like, So
hopefully they'll fix those.
Yeah, I noticed it because this weekend I was commentating Alucard versus Chris T. And I was looking at them on the character select screen, and I was like, oh god, can't get worse.
But that's the other thing too, is that Juri, Urien, and Balrog
look way better.
So much better than like Ken and stuff.
So from what I was told, I think they were. Actually, I guess like not designed out of game, but in game they were modeled by someone else, by a different team.
Dude,
which actually, if you look at those characters, it makes sense. Like Urien looks ridiculous, even if you compare him to anybody else. He like, it's really crazy because if you look at the DLC characters, like when it comes to detail on outfit or anything like that, model wise, the DLC characters look better.
I think the last four. I think Alex looks kind of janky.
Yeah, Alex looks really.
And Guile looks like he's out of cardboard.
You said who, Guile?
Yeah, he looks like he's
when he doesn't have his shades on, he looks weird.
Yeah.
When he doesn't have his shades on, he looks like a problem. Like
he's like. He's just bugging out. Like,
he just doesn't have eyebrows, man.
Yeah.
You guys don't realize how integral eyebrows are to a face. See,
that's terrifying.
You're always gonna look surprised if you don't have eyebrows, man. There's always a problem if you don't have eyebrows.
You should just do that.
You could go into Starbucks with no eyebrows. You're gonna be like, "Is everything okay?" You wanna?
Man, today we got robbed at Starbucks.
Oh,
that was rough.
Man, that was good.
But yeah, no, the new characters look good. I'm excited for them. But.
Yeah, I think the last three, like Balrog, Juri, Urien, look really like Balrog in motion. It looks way better than like almost any other character.
Dude,
It looks
Balrog
great.
looks so beautiful. But okay, any final thoughts on this July update? I refuse to call it the June update.
Yeah, it's the July update. I can't wait for
This
Juri.
Friday. Like I said,
Friday.
I'm gonna try to stream a lot of the character stuff. I'll see what I can do this weekend on streaming some of the characters. I may stop by Anime Expo. I might not actually go in. I might just
go to Okamoto Kitchen.
I'm just gonna go to the Okamoto Kitchen truck, which is gonna be across the way. So actually, I might just hang out there for a few hours. So if you want to meet me, you can come by the Okamoto Kitchen truck. I will not talk to you unless you buy something from the truck.
Wow.
We'll probably also eat there.
Oh, I'm definitely. If that truck is in a 5-block radius,
I'll go.
Steve is gonna be there. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys seen Steve? I think I just saw him run down the street to that Okamoto Kitchen down there.
I will definitely try to
Okamoto's
stream
great.
on Friday, though. I will definitely try to stream on Friday. But
Yeah, if we were doing Anime Expo, that was my plan too.
okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna talk all about CEO. This just took place this last weekend. Awesome event. Be right back, guys.